It was the 26th of July. It was the second round of the World Cup, and it was time to renew one of the biggest rivalries in world football.
We've had a bad World Cup, scraped through, we've got the Germans.
The biggest game of this World Cup so far.
And I actually was swept up in the old England-Germany, we're going to do it, you know, the bulldog spirit.
It hadn't been pretty so far, but the three Lions were finally ready to roar.
There's always the anticipation and hope that going in that this might be the one where we just, I don't know, we all start to click, we all start to put it together.
No second chances now. Mark, England have been made slight favourites, but this is desperately close to call.
England expected. But from the start of the game, the Germans proceeded to brush aside the English defence like a panzer tank through a church fete.
Miroslav Klose has given Germany the lead. Podolski's made it too. England are in trouble.
After just half an hour, England found themselves 2-0 down. We needed something special to haul ourselves back into the game, like Matthew Upson's face.
Upson! 2-1! England's hopes are alive again!
Upson brings one back in. Yes, here we go.
It was 2-1. Then, seconds later, Frank Lampard finally broke his duck to level the game.
It's a brilliant finish!
When Lampard scored the equaliser, it was great. It was amazing. We were actually back in this game.
That's a lovely touch.
But something was horribly wrong. The Germans were still playing.
That surely crossed the line. It's not been given. Surely that was in.
Everyone see it. Seriously, everyone see it. Everyone in the stadium, everyone in the pub that I was in, everyone at home see it.
I literally just sat there and I kept saying, it's not fair. But it's not fair. It's not fair.
How do you disallow a goal where the jambalaya ball lands so far behind the line?
I was astonished that it wasn't given.
If it was any further over the line, it would have burst through the back of the net.
Was it over the line? Was it not? I'm not sure.
Here we go. Oh, it's so far in.
I've seen it. I've watched it several times. To me, it's still inconclusive.
Was it FIFA don't want? Technology. Thanks very much, Sepp Blatter. Well, I hope he's here. I hope he's squirming in his seat, by the way.
No, he's not really, Mark.
Mistake like this invariably land at the door of the referee. There's only one person who should answer for this goal not standing, and that's Sepp Blatter, the president of FIFA. He was the one who stood firmly against goal line technology.
Every commentator, every pundit, every journalist said, surely now is the time when we have goal line technology. I don't want it. I now get the rest of my life moaning about the injustice of that goal.
Pretty flimsy-looking Germany wall.
It should have been 2-2 with everything to play for, but instead, England came out for the second half chasing the game.
There's a big difference between going into half-time a goal down and at level scores.
It does change the course of the game. It does change the half-time team talk. It does change the way that the Germans feel about it.
Had that goal been given, our World Cup might have changed.
He's got plenty of time, and he smashed it home. Muller is over in acres of space, and Ozil has found him, and Muller has sealed it.
England lost 4-1, our worst ever result at a World Cup.
Once again.
Sucker punch number 2.
I was almost glad that they scored 4, really, because it took the excuse away. The excuse didn't really count anymore.
We were out, and the Germans finally had their revenge for '66.
Guess what it does tell us is that in football everything does even itself out. It just takes a bit longer sometimes.